I don't care what anybody says, bro. This movie was fire. Get it? This movie was great. I loved it. I laughed. I cried. I had a whole emotional journey. It did not go where I was expecting at all. Also, they like have that cute like montage scene at the beginning where the parents are coming to Elemental City. I thought that Fire Person, Amber Lumen, I thought that it was going to be like her whole growing up story, like going through school in Elemental City, all this. It was like, no, 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 no. We are skipping that. It's straight to working gal life. Working girly life. Not only is she just a genius, a baddie, her very lovely immigrant parents run this really cool fire shop where they sell all this stuff, and she wants to take it over, but she's got a hot head, get it? And she has to learn to control her temper so that her father can give her the go-ahead to take over the shop. So there's this big sale day. I'm not going to give away the whole movie, but this is like my pitch because I really want you to watch it. So there's this big sale day, right, where her dad is like, okay, like, it's finally time. I trust you. Like, you've got this. Like, you are iconic. You're the moment. Like, go slay the day. And she loses her temper in the basement of the workplace and accidentally, like, breaks all these pipes. And then this big water surge comes into the fire shop, which is, as you know, bad because, like, before a certain moment of this film, we think that water might completely put out fire and, it's not going to be good. So it turns out Mr. Man on the left is the water inspector, and he's like inspecting the pipes. He accidentally gets flushed into the situation, and they have a little meet cute. It's a little bit like he's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe like what's going on. And she's like, oh my gosh, who are you? Get out of my workplace. But pretty soon, they start to rendezvous a little bit more. They start to cozy up and develop a little love story. It's a story as old as time, Fire and Water Babes. So the question becomes, can they make it work? Because one of the themes of the film is the way in which people are prejudiced against immigrants. And because Ember is from the Fire Nation, people are like prejudiced against people that speak Fire-ish and, basically are kind of, the fire people are kind of treated as like second-class citizens. And then Mr. Waterman, he's like, from this rich water family. Everyone in the water world seems like they're just kind of living high on the hog. And so not only is it the class barriers, it's also the, I don't know if ethnicity is the right word, but there's sort of a lot of implied immigrant versus, you know what I'm trying to say. And so it's like, it's kind of tackling a lot of really interesting subjects. And then also the subject of like following your dreams versus feeling obligated for what your parents want you to do. And versus like, if you have the economic mobility to, pursue your dreams freely. And they really have a lot of social commentary, especially with the water people who are like, basically like, all just artists. And it's like, who gets to be artists in this society? But her, water guy, his name's Wade, is literally like, I want to marry a guy like Wade, like literally the nicest guy in the world. Like, we need to study how they wrote this character because this is my dream boyfriend, this water man. He's so sweet. I love that he cries all the time because he's so emotional and in touch with his emotional side. I was like, take me to Elemental City. I want to meet Wade's gay cousin because like I'm ready to get married into Wade's family. I love that they're all artists. I love that they're all just like crazy, fun, happy people. And also these two are the perfect match. Like if you watch this movie, you would understand. You'd be like, literally, that was adorable.